I'm a working, sole income earner for the time being. Of 2. My husband has been struggling to find a job for 16 months. IDK, what's up with that? And so I've been solely paying for everything. As you know, it's summertime, and the kids want to go to the beach every weekend, but I'm busy working oftentimes and my husband won't bother take them, unless he uses my car, which is a no from me, because I need it for work. Anyway, so I put money towards renovating and upgrading our old pool, so the kids could use it. Thing is, once the pool was ready, my husband started inviting his friends to come over and use it for hours. They'd basically taken over, preventing the kids from enjoying it. They complained about being denied the pool several times, which caused them to get upset. So what I did was talk to my husband about it and telling him to limit his friend's usage of the pool. He flipped out at me, saying it's his house/water too, and I can't control what he does/who he brings. I got mad and in return told him that tomorrow the kids get the pool or else I will ban his friends from it completely. He side-eyed me and said fine, they can have the damn pool tomorrow. Well, next day, my daughter calls me crying, saying dad brought his friends over and refused to let her and her brother play in the pool. I was livid. I literally left work right then and went home. I saw him and his friends in the pool messing around. I just screamed my head off on them, telling them to get out. My husband tried to get involved, but I told him off and had all of his friends leave. He blew up at me for acting like a lunatic and said that I was being controlling and shameless. I said I already told him to let the kids play in the pool, yet he ignored my request. He yelled at me saying, just because I paid to fix the pool doesn't mean I own it. He then went back inside and started calling his friends one by one to apologize on my behalf, since he said I was too shameless to do it myself. He then left the house and hasn't been back yet. Edit. Few things. 1. I paid for the pool to get renovated/upgraded. 2. He and his friends are always there using it, giving me and the kids zero chance to spend some time in it. 3. He and his friends trash the pool every single time, dropping foods and drinks, and I end up having to clean it up myself. He then left the house and hasn't been back yet. Good. NTA. Yeah, right, be looking at divorce lawyers over the 16 months unemployed, trashing the home with his buddies, being an asshole to children, and turning it all into a blowout power struggle with his wife when she objects. What, if anything, does this man bring to a marriage that would make this relationship worth saving? NTA. I'd say the trash took itself out. To be honest, his friends are trash, especially this Sam dude who's a misogynist and hates me on a personal level. Short story, Sam once decided it was okay to take used car parts from me for free and without permission. We use the same car, saying I'm a woman and don't even know what those parts are for, and he needed them more. He's that weird and disrespectful. NTA. Once your husband starts paying towards the house, he can have his playtime with his friends. Honestly, he sounds like the R here, and I feel sorry for your kids. That's what I told him. But he thinks I'm using my income against him and as a way to control him, but I don't think I am. Struggling to find a job for 16 months. Are you in the US, where jobs are plentiful? Or is just that he can't find a job worthy of him? Why can't he work a minimum wage job until he finds something better? Why can't he use his car to take his kids to the beach? Why doesn't he see the kids as having a priority over his friends with respect to the pool? What does he bring to the relationship at all? Do you see where I'm going with this? NTA. Sure, he's living the high life on ops dime and getting away with it up to now. What exactly is your husband for? He seems broken, probably not worth repairing. Might be time for a trip to the dump. Maybe he can be recycled. NTA. I see what you did there. I approve. Have an award. NTA. Why is this guy living in your house? NTA. He can't find a job because he's successfully mooching and spending all day in the damn pool. Change the locks. He abandoned his children. You'll all be better off without him. How does he make any of yours lives better? What kind of grown man denies his kids to play in the pool so him and his grown *** friends can play in it? He's got no job, isn't providing for his wife and kids, and expects to have it all his way. I would be honestly telling him not to come back. For him and his loser friends to trash it. I think you mean. Op says she cleans up after them, food and trash all over. He is milking you dry, honey. A freeloading ass. You have paid for everything and the renovation off the pool, and you're asking us if you're the asshole? Let him be gone and stay gone. You need to take a good, hard look at your life and home. Is this how it's supposed to be? This is what you want? NTA. You need to have a serious talk with your husband and decide what you want out of life. In today's job market, he can find a job if he wants one. In today's market, she can find a new husband too. Your husband is living his best frat boy summer. He doesn't have to work, mom. You pays for everything, and he can have his friends over to party in the pool every day. He is supposed to be watching his annoying younger siblings, but he just tells them to stay out of his hair and go play video games or watch Netflix or something. NTA. But you have bigger problems than the pool. NTA. I'd say to pack a bag for him, leave it outside, and as soon as possible change the locks. NTA. You're with a man who refuses, not is having trouble, to find a job, refuses to be a good parent, refuses to respect boundaries, and you haven't insisted on both couples and individual therapy for him and yourself? That would be a waste of time and money. No amount of therapy is going to turn this Salzir into a silk purse. She should just cut her losses. NTA. Even if he had contributed towards renovating the pool, it would still be an our move to unilaterally decide to invite others to use it in a way that regularly restricts the rest of the family's access to it. This is the comment I was looking for. Thank you. He is acting like the oldest child and not their parent. We had a pool when I was growing up, and it was mainly for the family. Even if friends did come over, us kids were never barred from being in our pool. Since when would a dad not want to spend time with his kids in the pool? And since when are your friends more important than your kids? Sounds like this man shouldn't have had kids. NTA. And it sounds like it's a good thing your husband left. I would change the locks and hire a divorce lawyer. It's not like you need him there. He obviously isn't doing anything. NTA. Hubby sulked away. Change the LOCKS****. At least now you know why he hasn't been able to find a job in 16+ months. Why should he, as long as the gravy train keeps on rolling? Why should he have to work when he'd rather be partying with his friends? Not only that, but he's a bad father, that he prioritizes his friends' comforts over his own kids. Friends are not allowed to return to your home until a hubby starts working and contributing to the household. B. Friends learn to clean up after themselves. Presumably they are the same age of hubby and should know how to pick up after themselves. Op is not their maid. NTA. He seems to like the bachelor party lifestyle now that Woofy fixed it. So when confronted, he left. Keep it that way. How are they always there? Do his friends also not work? NTA. NTA. Drop the dead weight around your ankle dragging you and your family down. In this economy, your husband should not have been unemployed for 16 months. That's a choice, and it's not fair to you or your kids. My husband used to be district manager of a very large well-known building store. Through a series of events he lost his job. He now delivers burial thoughts and does cremations for about 1/3 of his previous salary. Could not be prouder. He is smart, underemployed, hardworking. It's awful work, outside and dangerous for little pay, but it's what he needs to do until he find another management position. That's what a real man does. NTA. Info. Do you think your husband is going to magically stop acting like this and become a responsible employed adult? If you leave him, 1. He will have to live elsewhere and can't use the pool, and 2. Might actually get a job and pay child support, which is more support than he's offering your family now. NTA. I think it might be better if he stayed away from the house permanently. I think he is far too comfortable being your third child. I think it's time he gets a job, or at least takes being a dad seriously. How old are you that your husband has friends that can hang out every day? This was my question. Furthermore, are his friends such dicks that they can't let the kids in the pool with them? NTA. NTA, but why are you with this freeloader? He can't claim to own anything when his A** isn't working and paying for things. The pool is for the kids. Sounds like you have a very lazy husband who never plans to work and just wants to party with friends. I'd give him 2 weeks to find a job or he'd find himself out the door. He doesn't sound responsible at all. He is viewing the kids as a deterrent of him having a single life partying on someone else's back. NTA. That is not the definition of raising his kids. He more than likely leaves them to their own devices. The idea that he is in the pool partying with friends while the kids are ignored isn't parenting. NTA 16 months and your husband can't a job. In this economy, where everybody is so desperate for workers they'll hire anybody, your husband is a parasite that doesn't want to work. Find a summer daycare service and change the locks while he's gone. It is worth the extra cost because you'll save money on party favors and cleaning time. What kind of loser prevents his own step kids from using a pool? NTA. So much wrong with this post. 1. Your husband isn't looking for a job. 16 months in this economy. He should have found something a year ago. 2. Why can't the kids swim with the adults? This makes zero sense. As a pool owner, with a family, we all swim together. We had adults over and kids over. No one is excluded. 3. Dropping trash in the pool. That's a quick way to screw up the water quality in your pool. Chlorine is stupidly expensive right now too. These are adults. They should know better. You need to have a serious talk about the future of your relationship with this man. He's more concerned about playtime than looking for work. NTA, but you will be if you keep letting your kids be second to their dad and his friends. Hubby isn't contributing much to the household, so I would pack him some clothes and tell him to go stay with his friends, since he clearly enjoys spending time with them so much.